How are we doing, guys? Gamer316 here with another pickup video for the beginning of April. I did say I wasn't going to do any videos now till back around Leeds Games Fair or after Leeds Games Fair. Basically because of birthdays and going on holiday and Leeds Games Fair, saving up for that. But me and the partner went into town today for a bite to eat and went around a few charity shops, CEX and stuff like that. Girlfriend likes going around charity shops anyway, so nipped in quite a few and see what there was and stuff like that. Did go to Playtime in Nottingham in Broadmarsh, and I did get one not really expensive game, but it's expensive for what it was. But for the price, it is about the going rate for it, but it's a game that's an absolute classic. So I thought, sod it, pick it up. I'm not going to show you now, I'm going to show you right at the very end. All I'm going to give you a clue is Commodore Amiga. That's the only clue I'm going to give you. So you can wait to the very end for that one. As you can see, what I'm going to try to do is put a video or game playing on here for the intro bit. To spice it up a bit, because if you see that all the time, it's going to be the same thing over and over again. So if we put a different game on, as you see, Destruction Derby 2, really good game, classic game. I would like number 1. I've got it on my PS3 as a download, but I haven't got the physical version just yet. I'll find it. It will come. It's not an expensive one either. So let's have a look at the games for today. First game is Soul Calibur 2. Got this from Playtime in Broadmarsh. It only cost me £2. So, yep, I do like Soul Caliburs. Started with the Dreamcast. Well, it didn't start with Dreamcast. I started with the PS1, but yeah, Soul Calibur, £2, all complete. So, yep, £2. Next one, Black. I got it from a charity shop, only £1.50. Never had it when it came out. Never played it. I know it came out on the Xbox, original Xbox as well. But I never bought it. It was a lot of hype. EA overhyped this big time. Yeah, it's like it's 10 out of 10. If it was that good, where was the sequels and stuff like that? But for £1.50 now, yeah, I'll play it. See what it's like later on. As you can say, I've got the PS2. I've got the PS2 already on, running Destruction Derby on, so I can bang this in straight away and see what it's like. So, and before you say, oh, he's got more PS2 games, always a video with PS2 games in. That's the last PS2 game for today. Next game is the original Rocky on the original Xbox. Only cost me £1 from CEX. And I can only say, well, I've said this in quite a few videos, there's not many Xbox games around, but today there was. Went to CEX, they had a shed load, and I mean absolute shed load. I picked a few up here. There's quite a few in this collection, so yeah, some really good ones. They had the Grand Theft Auto double pack, but that was £20. I just couldn't afford it. I really just could not afford it for that, so I did leave it. But I did pick a few games up. So Rocky, it was £1. It hasn't got a manual, sadly, but if anybody's got a spare manual for Rocky, please let me know in the comments. A charity shop game, £1.50, Midtown Madness free. This game was in a horrendous state when I bought it. Check the game, it's fine. Manual, fine. Cover, fine. Case, awful. I've actually swapped it over. But a complete shitty game I don't play. Yeah, it was in a horrendous state. Ripped. Case cover was thingy. Case was fine, but it was a cover. It was just like it'd been dragged through a hedge backwards. Like I say, only paid £1.50 for it. Very rare I see this game around. I know it came out with the Xbox as part of like a bundle, but you didn't get it as a case. You got it just in a cardboard sleeve. In a sleeve, it came this in Jet Set Radio Future. So very hard to see this around, but hey, £1.50. I'm not complaining. Alien Hominid. I do like my side-scrolling shoot-em-ups, and this one, it's funny. They are funny. All these games are funny. I know they made a HD version on the 360, but pick this up. It only cost me £3 from CEX, so yeah, bang on. The Thing, 40p CEX. It's got no manual, but 40p. I thought I'd give it a go. It's meant to be a horror kind of shoot 'em up. 40p. really complaining. So, Amped. This was one of the original Xbox games. I know Microsoft didn't have the license to do any they had the license, but they didn't have an EA. Didn't have EA right at the very beginning of the original Xbox. So Microsoft made their own sports games up with Lynx and Amped and Rally Sport Challenge and stuff like that. So, well, this one's a bad game, to be honest. None of the Microsoft games weren't that bad, to be honest. So once they got the license to drop these like a stone, I think it was in part of the contract. So it was a bit of a shame, to be honest. So 80p, all there from CEX. Rocky Legends on the original Xbox. This was £1 from CEX as well. Also, when I went in Playtime, they have more than that CEX, but today they usually have a shelving unit, just half a shelving unit for Xbox and next for GameCube. This was absolutely rammed full of games, and I mean absolutely rammed full. Some titter and shitter like FIFAs and Pro Evos, but they did have some really good games in, but some of them quite expensive, sadly. So, but Rocky Legends from CEX, £1, all there. So yeah. One Xbox 360 game, Leisure Suit Larry. I don't know if you've watched previous videos before, but the price of Xbox games, the Xbox 360 and PS3 games are coming down dramatically now. £2.50 I think this would cost me. I went into game as well. I did a comparison because I get Xbox 360 and PS3 are side by side, and certain games on PS3 are cheaper than the Xbox 360, but for certain games like Rage 99p, yeah, if you're into that kind of game. So, if you do love your 360 or you do love your PS3 still, start picking these games up. You'll start getting them as bargains. So, bit of a story now. I'm not going to do the name. I'm not going to shout out that. I'm not going to do what that. Well, I'm not going to say it. Well, this game is an absolute classic. I always say classic, an absolute classic, but this one is. It's an arcade classic from the 90s. Starts off a console, basically. Sadly it's not in the double case, but it's in a single case. But the case, I paid £4 for it, and it's an absolute brilliant game. So, like I say, I'm not going to do the bloody voice, but it is Ridge Racer. Yes, you know what I'm saying now. Yeah. Before you think that, yeah, Japanese bike stage, yeah. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Yeah, fully complete. It's in immaculate condition. The case is beautiful. It's not even got. It's just like I've just taken the wrapper off it. It's amazing. So £4 for this. The only one that I really want is Rage Racer. R4, I see a hell of a lot, but Ridge Racer I don't. Ridge Racer Revolution or Rage Racer. R4 must be the rubbishiest one, but it's actually quite good. But so yeah, Ridge Racer for £4. Next game, another PS1 game. I do like these games. I really do like these games. This is the second one. The first one I've still not got yet, but this one is in a double case, and so yeah, it is Reloaded in a double case, like I've just said. This one was from Playtime in Nottingham as well, same as Ridge Racer. Okay, £4. Nothing in the second side, of course, like normal. Bit of damage there, but not really complaining. Yeah, £4. Right, bit of a story. I was going to put them two games up. If you know Playtime well, in Nottingham, you know they've got like a cabinet with like rare games, the consoles and stuff like that, the older consoles and expensive stuff. I was looking, there's sometimes bits and bobs in there, but not that much, to be honest, until I seen this, and I had to pick it up. And I did say Amiga at the beginning. Sensible Soccer. I think one of you lot are going, oh, it's only Sensible Soccer. But if you were born in my generation, the Amiga and stuff like that, it's the closest thing you will get to the Amiga version. I don't know if any of you guys know Kim Justice, but he did a review of Sensible Software and Sensible Soccer and stuff like that. And great, watch it by all means. It's about 50 minutes long, but it's fantastic. Keep up the hard work. So yeah, £17 any day. I had to pick it up. Put them two back and pick that up instead. But then I went back and picked them two up anyway, so that's all it. I've left this on. If you're from Nottingham, you remember this place quite well until they screwed up and stopped selling games. Now it's a shell of its normal self. So, £17 Sensible Soccer. This game I'm going to be playing all night. Love the game to bits. Right, go fast forward because I'm running out of time. Game. As I mentioned earlier, I did go to a car boot, picked up a few games. GoldenEye, Matt Hoffman and Rocky Legends. Did get a PS2 memory card and a couple of Xbox games. True Crime, Save Emergency, Tiger Woods, LMA, and Dead or Alive 3. Side's a bit worn, but the tops are fine. I got all that for a tenner, so can't really complain. So, got to go. If you do like this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Cheers.